Hey, it's Ginny from DS Tech. I have Tim
Hello.
and Eli. We're going to teach you 7 steps to grow your digital skill set. So, we want to reap the harvest. We don't want to go through all the hard stuff, right?
Well,
But-
unfortunately,
Right.
farming, there is a process. It does take some time. You're not going to get instant results, but yes, there is an analogy to be had. So
It is. It's a cool analogy. I like it. So
It's
go to
very fitting.
dstech.net to sign up for our newsletter. We have our email here if you have any questions. But if you drop your questions, we might bring them up on one of the episodes and answer your questions. That would be great.
Mhm.
So how do we grow our digital skill sets? I'm planting my garden.
yeah. So well, the first
Right.
step to planting your garden is, as anyone has done, is you need to prepare your soil. So the analogy I use with that
That's
is
Howard's job.
it's kind of going through basically removing old weeds, debris, all that kind of stuff. So you want to clean up your existing files,
Okay.
your existing.
Removing the weeds is my job. Sorry.
Yeah. So, well, usually you just spray the weeds, till it under. You know what I mean? If you're doing a larger farm, but it's kind
Our
of the
little
same.
garden, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much you're preparing the soil. So you're cleaning up the other stuff that maybe you have a cumbersome process that takes a long time to get something done, or you're just doing things the old way. So kind of
Ah.
looking through your existing processes and seeing maybe what could be removed, so that way you
Okay.
can plant something new that can be more efficient and can kind of take that over as well, like using a password manager, making sure 2 factors enabled on things like that, or a new technology with your, whatever industry you're in, you're kind of learning a new program that may help you benefit your customers or yourself to be more efficient, that kind of thing that we're going with
So
that.
looking at my, like, for example, if I'm looking at my job and I'm going, well, putting this PO in is taking way too long.
Right.
Right?
Every day, this is the
So-
one task that seems to be taking me the longest. Is there a way I can make this more efficient with
Yeah.
less clicks?
See if we can streamline
Is there a
Yeah.
third-party integration, things like that, streamline? So kind of just looking at the existing,
Okay.
and then also maybe closing accounts you no longer need is kind of just we kind of talked about that in the spring cleaning, but like just basically if you have an account with a rep that you no longer do business with at all, take the time to actually close those accounts. You don't want your accounts just floating out there. It can be a security risk if you have accounts you're not managing anymore. 'Cause the password-
Oh,
Your
you mean like
affiliations out there,
you mean
yeah.
like logins?
Yeah, your logins. Like
if
for
I-
example, if you don't use Facebook anymore, so rather than just stop using Facebook, take the time to like close your Facebook account. That's an example of
Oh.
social media, but like with business accounts, it's the same thing. If you just have these accounts you no longer using, kind of clean them
I
up.
think I
and-
have some cleaning to do.
So that's
Yep.
yeah. So the first is usually the most annoying is weeding and preparing it. So yeah.
It is more
Um,
annoying. Okay.
So after that, you have planting. So that would be like grabbing a new technology, and then I use that as kind of the password manager, 2-factor, things like that. That's where you're kind of trying to take a product and you're trying to plant it or implement it to then streamline your digital garden, make it faster, more efficient, and kind of grow it. So that's kind of just planting that initial seed, and then the water and irrigation of the initial seeds I took as like your initial training. So when you first get a product, you're going to need to go through some training, figure out how it works, what it's good at, what it's not good at. So that you're watering your
Watering and weeding.
watering and weeding up, and so
I
you're
hate
getting,
weeding.
getting that going.
Keep in mind, DS
But-
Tech did not tell you to water your computer.
Yeah.
No.
So don't follow it.
They don't-
No, but that is the most painful part is learning the
Yep,
new software.
Yeah, so that initial
And yeah.
Familiarizing yourself. with
familiarizing, because a lot of times when you first get new software, you may feel like it's actually a hindrance. Like, well, I
Yeah.
got to do this. I'm actually taking longer to do my tasks because I could just do it the old way faster. But the benefits of once you get through that training and you're able to use it properly, you will be faster than the initial. So just
Yeah.
be aware that's
Get
typically
through
how
that
it goes.
painful period
Growing
because then you
pains,
get to reap the harvest.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
not quite there. There's still
Oh,
some
okay.
other
Get through
stuff
the learning
between the
curve.
harvest. That's just the initial watering. So
I'm anxious to reap the harvest.
Yep. So now then you have pest and weed control. So as your plants are starting to grow, you're going to run into roadblocks possibly where you're using this technology and, well, it doesn't quite exactly do what I want, or it's doing this, but it's not doing this exactly how I want. So I akin that to like you're just kind of dealing with some of the pest control, or you're doing the continuous weeding. So you want to kind of find those pain points, identify what's not doing well, and then possibly fix them or come up with ways through that. And so how you can then the next step would be to kind of fertilize your products. Once you kind of spray your products down for the pests and you give them some fertilizer to help grow through the issue that's happening, that's like more advanced training or tailored training, or maybe you reach out to your technology partner to help you with the technology to help you get through that roadblock that you're having with that program, if there is one. So that's kind of the idea with that, pest control and the fertilization, where you're kind of working through those steps there. Now, after you've gone through all of that, that's where we're getting to what you enjoy, where you get to harvest the results. So you get to
Yum!
actually go in and, you're grabbing your vegetables and stuff like that. But for now, you're actually getting stuff done quickly and more efficiently because you've gone through some of the pain, you've gone through the training, so you're able to use your new tool. And it's
That's
either
true.
saving you time, making your life better, more enjoyable experience for your customers, maybe for your vendors, whatever industry you're in, you're going to start getting the rewards once you get to this point. And then the big thing after you harvest all your food too, as any farmer likes to do, is you want to be able to store and then share the wealth with everyone. You might have a garden for yourself, but it's usually there's so much there. So make sure you document your journey. As you're going through this process, if you had a problem,
It took me a minute. I was like, oh, cool. That's a cool analogy. Okay.
So basically you want to document your journey as you're going, any pain points you did run into and the answers to them. That way, when you're training a future employee, you're sharing the fruit of your labor with someone else. Hey, use this tool. It's going to make your life more efficient. You can kind of share that with them because you've documented it along the way.
So I did that the other day because we got a new password manager.
Okay, yep.
And I had a roadblock.
Okay.
I put all the steps in the ticket.
Yep.
So if anybody else has a problem, they'll know faster. They won't have to take so long to figure it out, right?
Exactly.
So I shared the harvest.
Yep, exactly. And
cool.
It'll make others going through this process much quicker, obviously, and it'll just help out. So that's just a kind of a quick analogy for whether you're learning, a new program on your computer, or if it's a new process. You can kind of use that for different things. Just kind of take the farming approach to it. So.
Everything. Learning the piano. At first it's painful because you don't know what you're looking at.
All you're doing is playing the same scale 400 times
right?
in a row.
Exactly. But then once you learn it and you're faster at it, then you can start to enjoy it, right? Same thing.
Yeah.
For everything. That's a good analogy. I like it.
That's a great analogy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's it in a nutshell.
That's it in a nutshell.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else?
That's all I had.
Okay. Except for enjoying our harvest in August.
Yes.
I'll bring cucumbers.
There you go. Ooh,
all right.
We should get lots of tomatoes. So.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get lots of them too. Anyway, happy planting. I hope you have a great season. Go to our website, dstech.net, to sign up for your free security assessments and all those kinds of things, or email us or drop your questions. We'd love to hear from you. Make it a great day.